Diva Q-Tish now coming to you. What's up, you guys? What it do? What it do? It's your girl, Miss Diva Q-Tish now coming to you. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all know I'm crazy. I don't have no sense. But hey, I'm happy to be alive. Today is a beautiful day. I'm too blessed to be stressed. You feel me? So I hope everyone is feeling the same way that I'm feeling. Okay, y'all, I'm done with the silliness. But today's video is very informative. And what I will be talking about today is the importance things of being in a healthy relationship. So I'm going to talk about things you need in order to be in a healthy relationship. Okay? But before we start, y'all know I like to feature some of my products from my boutique, infinitetrendzbtq. Today I'm wearing my matte lipstick in the color Empress, serving you purple. So I need y'all to go check my website out. I sell everything. Y'all know I got clothing, jewelry, eyewear, lipsticks, glosses. I sell it all. Sell links like that. I mean, I sell it all. So ask you all to go check my website out. Support your girl. It'll be greatly appreciated. And also, I would like, for the ones who hadn't subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? I need you to go ahead right now. I'm gonna give you a little time to go ahead and subscribe to my channel, and please hit the bell button so you'll be notified when your girl come all up and through with another video. Okay, I need you to do that for me. And also, I want to hear from you all, so please make sure you give me your feedback, any type of comments you have. I mean, I read the stuff, so leave whatever you want to say in the comments and I will be sure to read anything you want me to talk about. Even leave suggestions in there. You know, it's greatly appreciated. As you all know, y'all know me, I say this every time. I do have my note cards because I can sometimes like wander off, but that's my business. So y'all know me, y'all know this how I am. I have to write my stuff down. I can't remember everything I'm talking about, but ain't nobody perfect. So, but Jesus. Yes, he is. But let me go ahead and make this disclaimer, okay? I am talking about relationships. I am talking about the important aspects of being in a healthy relationship. But I am not a professional therapist. I'm not a professional counselor. I'm not none of that. But I do have a few degrees. I have a bachelor's and master's in social work, so I kind of understand the mind. I studied it. I know a lot about it, and I've been through it, so I just understand it. I'm going through it now. I've been single a long time, but now I'm currently in a relationship, so kind of utilizing that in my relationship now. So with that being said, let's go ahead and go to what we said we're going to talk about. The essential things for having a healthy relationship. Okay? Some of y'all may not agree, but hey, it is what it is. But, and please stay to the end of this video because I'm going to give you a bonus. So you got to stay to the end of the video to get the bonus. Thanks. So let's get this ball rolling. The first of all, I'm sorry. Before I even give you these things, we're already saying that a person is in a relationship. Before you even get in a relationship, first of all, make sure that you're healthy with no baggage. Make sure that you are fully vested to be in the relationship, meaning physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually able to be fully vested in a relationship before you get it. Because a lot of people don't even, a lot of people come up with lies and interrupt the people's peace. And baby, they ain't even, they damaged and they bitter. And it's men and women, both. And they put themselves in a relationship and they're not healthy. So please make sure that you're in a healthy state to be in a relationship. Please make sure that you have the time and effort to be in a relationship, because a relationship isn't easy. It takes time, and it takes a lot to be in a relationship. It's not easy at all. So just make sure that you are able to be in a relationship before you jump in a relationship. That's very important, y'all. For myself, prior to me being in a relationship, I was single for a while. I have dated, but nothing serious. But like, as far as my serious relationship, I took some time to focus on myself and getting myself together, like get my head together to be able to be fully capable of being in a relationship. So y'all just make sure y'all good before y'all do that, for real. Make sure y'all good. Thanks. All right, so let's go on with it. So you're good, you healthy, and you're in a relationship. So what you need in order to keep this relationship healthy? The first thing is, number one, God is the first thing of a relationship. So you need to have a personal relationship with God. He or she needs to have a personal relationship with God. You both together need to have a relationship with God. God needs to be the foundation of the relationship. Because if he's not a part of the relationship, I'm coming to tell you, baby, come here, it's gonna fail. Without God, anything will fail without him. So make sure he's a part of it. So the next important essential to a healthy relationship is communication. Communication is key, y'all. Y'all know communication is very important in a relationship. And tied with communication, not just communication, open communication. You have to be comfortable enough to be able to communicate with a person. And when you're in a new relationship, it's new, and you kind of learning that person, and you kind of knowing how their communication is, and they know how your communication is. It's like a learning process. When you're in a new relationship, you're still learning how to communicate effectively with each other. So, excuse me. So being able to talk to that person openly about anything, not being scared to talk about something. Because when you're in a relationship, you should be able, if there's an issue or problem, you should be able to come to your man, go to your man, or go to your woman and let them know, like, look, babe, I'm feeling some type of way about this. Like, it's bothering me. You should be able to go to. Now, you shouldn't be with somebody you should not be with somebody that you're scared to go to about an issue. You shouldn't be with somebody like that. That's unhealthy. So you should be able to go to that person, be able to be comfortable with that person and talk to them about anything. And empathize with them as well on any type of issue or anything you want to talk about, your feelings. And transparency is very important in a relationship. Being able to be transparent with a person. Don't be so one-sided. Be able to be, hear them out. Don't be one-sided in a relationship, y'all. Just be transparent. Just as well as I'm transparent with him, he can be transparent with me and not have to worry about nothing. So that's important. The next step is listening. And not only listening is important, but listening and feeling heard, okay? Because I can talk to you about something and you can sit there and hear me. You hearing what I'm saying, but a person can tell if what a person is saying is important to them. Now, hearing a person, listening to a person, and you showing them that it's important, that what you're talking about and saying to them is important, that's when it comes, that's the healthy part of it. That's the healthy part of it, because it's like, I'm not going to be talking to you and telling you something and you're not taking it in. Like, that's pointless. If you all understand what I'm saying. So listening and feeling heard, that other person is making you feel important, making you feel what they're saying to you, what you're saying to them is important, and you being able to be comfortable with sharing certain issues and expressing yourself to them is important as well. So also, when it comes to the listening part, y'all, we got to understand that certain conversations would not be so easy than other conversations, because it may be some stuff that a person tell you, it may not be what you want to hear. You know what I'm saying? It may not be the best thing that you want to hear, but being able to hear them out is just very important. Now, when a person feels that their feelings and needs are unimportant, then that's when the relationship will suffer then. When a person feels that way, when they feel like they're not being respected and their feelings are not being heard, then that will cause the relationship to suffer. So just keep that in mind. Also, when it comes to that part, space and being able to compromise. We do understand that each person sometimes need, like, I'm my own person. Like, with me, I'm just using myself as an example. My guy, he has a lot of stuff that he has, that he does, and like, I have my own stuff too. So that, sometimes you need space. Like, you have to give a person space, because before we came together, we was our own person, but we have other things too that we're obligated to. So just having that space is important, and respecting that person's space is important, and respecting each other needs and values is important. Also, like I said, this goes back to when I said compromising. Don't be so one-sided. Sometimes you have to do some things that you feel a little uncomfortable, but my thing is, if you really care about a person and you really want that person and you really love a person, when it gets to that point of loving a person, you're going to try to do what you can to try to compromise, to come into an agreement to make things better. That's just what it is, unless you don't want it. So, this ties in the next point, the next one, which is working through disagreements. But see, we kind of like tied up in there. What we're talking about compromise, and now is working through disagreements. So, as we all know, nothing is perfect. So don't think you're in a relationship it's all sweet. It's not. Like, it's not easy. It's gonna be disagreements. Like, you're not gonna agree with everything that the other person feels or says. Like, you're just not. Like, it's gonna be conflicts in the relationship, and that's normal. That's normal in a relationship. That's normal, and it's common to have different preferences, beliefs, and values. Now, when it comes to me, I'm speaking on my behalf, and dating someone, being with someone, I kind of make sure that our values and beliefs and things of that nature kind of lines up with each other. Like, I'm big on that. Like, I want to make sure we have the same belief systems and values. Close to. We might not have all of it, but majority of it, it's a line. It's pretty much the same. So, yes. And we got to understand that when there is a conflict, that means something has to change. So that means we're gonna have to do something. Like, something gotta give. We got to, if we want this relationship to work and we want it to become better, then we're gonna have to make some alterations in this relationship. We're gonna have to make some changes that may be it may be a little uncomfortable, but in overall it's gonna make the relationship better. So yeah, I think I'm on 4, y'all. I'm on 4, maybe on 5. I think I'm on 5. So the fifth thing that's important to have a healthy relationship is mutual intimacy. So as you all know, that part is important in a relationship, and having a healthy romantic relationship allows space and mutual respect. So when it comes to the physical aspect of it, and we're talking about sex, y'all know what I'm talking about, and just being able to have a conversation with that person, being able to know what that person like or don't like that's something that you in a relationship have to have understanding, and talk about boundaries, and being openly about emotional and physical desires and what that looks like in your relationship. So that's that part. And the 6th, this is the last thing. Well, not the last. I told y'all I'm gonna give you all a bonus. But the last thing is very important, is trust, y'all. Trust. Yeah, it's very important, y'all. Trust is important in a relationship. So what is trust? Trust is knowing someone will do what they say. You trusting them that they're gonna do what they say. Like, they respect the relationship and they're not gonna do anything to disrespect the relationship. You trust them. Now, y'all know I gotta speak on my behalf. So at the end of the day, like, especially when you're in a new relationship, when you're in a new relationship, it's like, me, I don't fully let my guard down. I'm very observative. I look at everything, like, but I always give a person the benefit of the doubt. I don't just I don't not trust the person, but I don't fully put all my trust in it. Y'all, you can't fully put your trust in man anyways. I'm not saying man, I'm speaking to women and men, but I'm saying, y'all know what I'm saying when I say you can't fully put your trust into nobody, because we all human and we all make mistakes. The only person I'm putting my fully trust in is him, and that's it right there. But at the end of the day, I have to guard my heart, because can't nobody don't nobody know their heart like mine. Like, I can guard my heart. Can't nobody protect their heart like I can protect my heart. So I have to do that, But at the end of the day, I will still trust my mate until he shows me otherwise. I will believe what he says until he shows me otherwise. Excuse me, y'all. So, I'm sorry, y'all. Lost my thought. But yeah. So until the person shows you otherwise, trust that person. That they're gonna do what they say they're gonna do. Now we gotta understand that we're not the only person that they're in a relationship with. I mean, we're not the only person that they're in a relationship with. They have other relationships such as friends, family, and all of that nature. So so that person's gonna have, they're gonna spend time and talk to other people. So when you trust the person, that doesn't bother you. You understand that now. Now, when jealousy comes into place, when jealousy comes in the midst of that, then that begins to make the relationship unhealthy. Y'all, but don't get me wrong though. Now, it's different. If you're in a relationship with a person and if they're not giving you barely no time, they're spending way more time with other people and other things, then that's different. But we all understand you can't get all their time, because like I said before you get in a relationship with somebody, you still have your own life. It's other relationships that you have, so you have to understand that. But that's different when they're giving they're not barely giving you any time or any attention and things of that nature, that's different. But if they're talking to someone and spending time with other people and you feel jealous, it's very unhealthy. So you may want to monitor that, because that's not good when you feel jealous of your spouse. So just, y'all, like I said, ain't no relationship perfect. It's a learning process, and it's just how much you care about a person and love a person, and how much you accept and take from a person to have that relationship to succeed. So I did tell you I was gonna give y'all a bonus. So the bonus is actions speak louder than words. Like, if you say you're gonna do something, like do it. Like, show that person. Don't be all about words. Don't always listen to people's words, y'all. Like, look at their actions. Cause like I got it bad about falling for people's words. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get in my feelings about people's words, but now I'm real careful about that. Like, I have to see the action. Like, you can say this, but if you're showing me differently, then your words don't mean anything. So look at that, y'all. Look at people's actions. That's gonna tell you a lot. Their action will tell you a lot. So I wish everyone the best in their relationships, even the singleness. I mean, when you do, I pray and hope that everyone finds love and finds someone that cares about them genuinely. I hope everyone's relationship succeeds, and don't be so quick to give up. If it's worth fighting for, fight for your relationship. If you see the good in the person, if you really see something in the relationship, don't give up so easily on it. Just be patient and pray and allow God to lead your relationship. And if it's not meant for you and that person to be together, God want to show that to you. Don't be so quick to give up on that relationship. So what's for you is for you, and whatever God got for you will not pass you by. So I'm going to end on this note. God loves you, and so do I, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Be safe out here.